I'll start from the first day I met Mr. Bashar in 2016, and this is the first day I know Mr. Bashar. And the purpose of the meeting was interview for operations manager for Emirates. During the interview, I met the person for the first time. I don't know him, and I don't know his habit, and I don't know his background as well. Okay, and he started explaining about himself, about what he's going to do in this campaign. I started laughing first. Then he told me, we are going to offer you. Now, are you ready to take this challenge? Honestly, he's playing on my head. He repeated the question again. Are you ready to accept this challenge and let's success together? I told him I'm ready. And honestly, after 45 minutes, I signed my offer and I give him my assurance that I'll start it.
I met Mr. Bashar in March 2019, and it was an amazing interview that it continued for almost 5 hours.
On 8th of February, I joined the company as operations manager. And I remember one meeting with Mr. Bashar. He told me, Usama, come to my office. And it was here in Emirates. Told me, Usama, we don't know each other. Let's build the trust. And I'm sure that you are capable. And we'll do it together. And from that day, we started the plan. The path was very hard, but really, with the support of a manager, knows really the exact target and what he wants. It was easy, and it was, something we call it impossible as well. The impossible, the full vision, which was really at that time something impossible to even imagine that we'll jump from this point to this point. But always we found that there is really a big mountain who's holding us and supporting us. Honestly, I'll say Mr. Bashar was not a manager, he's a leader. Because he could lead to this success with the trust, with the support, with the will understanding, with the very good memory in numbers. And he was very, very cautious to read numbers all the time. And he believed the numbers. He believed in number. He looked into the number, into the real plan, and he comparing the plan with the numbers, and he found that things are moving in the right direction. In a time, he took the right decision where there was a big move for Emirates Beton. He really changed the whole direction of Emirates Beton that day. And I think the other companies, not only Emirates Beton, the CIC, when he started assigning GMs for the companies.
It's really obvious that for everybody, the level of humanity that Mr. Bashar has, his passion about his staff, his workers, and he's caring a lot about these people. Also, the leader skills that he have, a lot of things that in Mr. Bashar that it leads for the successful story that he had already done in this place. And again, the most thing here, it is the humanity, and he's always mentioning this, that the human relation, it is very important, and the interact between the management and the workers and the drivers and the staff themselves. It makes it build this kind of healthy environment that we have here, and hope that really it will continue for the future as well. I am seeing this one of the main, successful keys in CIC, and I wish that the new management, they will continue with the same path that Mr. Bashar has went through.
He could really play the right role to assign the right person in the right place. And he given enough space to every manager always to decide and to take and to carry his company. The leader who can lead and who can spare the right resources. The leader who can lead and he can offer the support. The leader who can lead and he willing to give trust. Okay, because the trust, it's something, it's not easy. It's not only word of 5 or 6 letters. It's a big word. When you're trusting, you will change the whole direction.
We used to meet with Mr. Bashar in a couple of occasions outside, the business time and the working hours. We had very beautiful events, family-wise. We had a very beautiful and marvelous moments together during the 2 years, and this is one of the most things that it makes the relation much stronger than the normal work relations. And of course it reflects the environment that I never seen such an environment, lovely and healthy environment like the one that he already established in this place, and hope that this thing it will continue, as this is a key success for the success of the business and for the future of the business itself.
So I remember the first day I met him in his house, and I was going to pick him to go for one meeting. He said, "Osama, we have 1 hour. Let's take coffee inside." And we start chatting, but now we are chatting in personal level. And really, it was exciting when you're sharing your memories with your boss, and your boss is sharing the same. Okay, it's not one side. And this is the most effective conversation always, because if you're sharing just all the time, you will bore him later on. You will think that you are cool, or you will be exposed to the other while the other is totally closed. He's worried, and he shows how he's worried about your family, about your growth, about each and every employee in the company. And this is really always strengthen the relation, and strengthen the relation of the employee with the company as well. I remember when we reach each and every number, every target or KPI, and we've been really strict and stuck to reach the number and put in a new target, which is much tougher than the one before. And we was really, excited. Are we going to achieve? Then when we achieve the new number, we ask for more. This all, it was really vision. And always, I remember from after 6 months, I was really saying, Mr. Bashar is very demanding. Really is very demanding person, but in very constructive way, in very professional way. We reached to the point that he's even not a manager for us. He's a big brother, we can say, sharing even personal things with him all the time, sharing our memories, sharing our success, sharing our plan, sharing the future plan as well, and always taking his advice. This is really lead the company to grow and to reach this level. From a company we've been, in minus, I can say we are in minus, below zero, to the top in the market. It's reputation, it's a profitability, it's a growth. And I say it's always the growth, it's not a bad. No, it's not a bad at all. It's not a track, it's a decision. And the decision I believe is being taken that we will grow and we will success.
The third factory, which was Emirates Beton, ready mix, which was a different industry for Mr. Bashar and a different challenge. It was a remarkable, successful story that had been done in Emirates Beton, getting it, from the very high losses, and within 6 years to set down over more than 200 million of profits. It was a completely restructuring process and a completely turn to the way that how was the factory itself doing. It was really amazing when you are looking to the numbers of Emirates Beton all over the years, and it is 360 degree completely changed. The return on investment, it is huge. It was a successful story. Thank you for everything, Mr. Bashar. Really, we love you. And we will love you, and we will continue loving you. We will never forget you. Thank you for everything.
He's leaving us, it's a sad for us, but this is the life. And we agreed that one day we'll leave him. But we'll say always he been again a big brother, he been a leader, he been our backbone really, and wish him all the best in his new journey. I'm sure he can convert this journey to very interesting and success journey as well. He could do that through 20 years in CIC, and he can do it for himself. We can promise him that we'll keep this success remarkable all the time in the market, and we'll keep remembering you. And I'm sure the whole market will keep remembering Mr. Bashar, and your footprint, it will remain in the door of each office and each plant. Wish you all the best, and we'll keep in touch for sure. Hopefully we'll visit you in America as well one day. Thank you, and God bless you.
Yeah.
Press it properly, sir.
I'm not okay? It's too low.
Like slouch. Yes.
It's okay?
Yeah.
See? Perfect.
I can come.
Okay. You want to see?
No.